Hey, Belle. I got a bunch of recordings of your crazy voice that Miss Mary Nesby loved listening to when I call at George Regional. Hey, Chris, what is she doing? Go ahead and tell Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis what this crazy artist done. Like I had to give her the report today. Somebody realizing this is that I'm a y'all, I can't get it out the way I want to say it with my educated self. Like y'all got all these degrees, y'all wasted that shit. And Miss Corey tell you the same thing. But listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, they had one arrest today, and they're gonna have more. You know how they fuck up them people at your place when they did it Canyon Red? Had 50 of them loaded up in there, 50. You know how they had one I don't know what was, trying to get some food on the table. She picked that damn witch up. She pretending to be paralyzed weapon. Pick that thing up and move trash can or something out the way to get that damn food, and then pretending to be. I mean, they gonna clear them out. They done told me the police. The police. The police should have locked y'all's asses up a long time ago. Your mama killing people, and you who cares? You know what it said. You know what the Bible said. And you train these people wrong. You've done them a disservice. You have not lived up to the standard of your cousin that you worship, Adolf Hitler. You didn't live up to them Saxon standards. So I don't even know why the hell you all kept asking me to join this stupid shit like you all did when I was in South Carolina. And Belle, you ought to be crazy. I mean, you're the craziest one. Talking about I'm not a real Saxon. You damn right I won't be no real Saxon to be messing up Nita's place. And that's what y'all do. You know, been to my Geico account, Planet Fitness, you know, a bunch of companies. You know, so fuck y'all. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, don't bring your shit near me. Because the police know about your shit. And don't think that when I'm on the other side of this Hollywood stuff, you know we got family everywhere. They're gonna get this message about Roman girl, whatever the name is. Got y'all all fucked up in this mess. They getting this, and they done arrested one guy already today. And it's gonna be the same everywhere. Don't bring them sneaky bitches near me. Your army to start some shit near me. I'm not gonna punch nobody, you know, unless you done make up some shit on AI. Because I'm not your class, Bill. You in the sewer class going to hell, going to jail first. You know, this ain't me. You know, you all tried to strip me of my identity and everything about me, you know, that make people know that I'm a good person like you did Michael Jackson. But I stayed on long enough and got your asses in trouble. And they see who I really am. And the police have to tell people, you know, and they you know, when these crooks come to me and want to do some violence to me, the police say, Christopher, they more than likely they are not going to hit you. And none of your crooks never have been the first to hit me, except Monkey Moses. And that's on video. Even my own Williams family never, because I'm not striking the first blow. And don't I look good? Don't I look good? But anyway, I look good. But anyway, got dimples too, seems like. But we know that, you know, all this holla, y'all holla boxes. Nobody really cares about your shit. Like I done told you, they got one big guy arrested today. They're gonna take them all. Like you ought to told them what they did to your people at Canyon Ridge that started the third leg in this investigation. You know, April 28th. No, April 8th of 2025. They'll, so don't bring no shit around me trying to start up a fight, holler in my ear, whatever you do. Because I'm going to show this video about what you do. I have it on camera. But they say Kristen run away, we can't find them. But we got it on camera and we will get them. And today was beginning of rest day here. And I'm not supposed to be taking that. I can't interfere with it. But this is my FBI investigation. This, like they told me, is still an open case. And what they're gonna do, just like they did at your place, go ahead and, think about it. They're gonna let them fuck up. They're gonna let them get these charges. Sneaky, dicky, California police. They got everybody, all these cameras that you be watching people through. They be watching people through these cameras also, Bell. And they get the charges racked up on people on these cameras. But see, I don't have no fear of the police. Because I ain't got no evidence that's going to get me messed up with the police. But see, they see you messing up with the police. And I be on the ground in Karen Bassett's subdivision over there on the sidewalk. So that's her neighborhood that cause you done messed up all this stuff and people run around with. Y'all done messed up a lot of stuff, I tell you. But you better tell your girl Ramen, whatever her name is. She might be running away from the police because that guy, he was big now, but he did not run away from the police. I gotta respect him. He did not run away from the police. But the police never got me. They don't want nothing to do with you. All you're gonna do is talk. Yeah, you're right. But the police yesterday told me that this is an active investigation when you walk your ass up around me in Los Angeles. It's active. That means it's still going on. That means that this investigation, that's part of Ms. Bass and me, and not, is active. That means still going on. That means keep your people fucking up here. And the ones that's already done fucked up in the past, they're gonna look at the cameras and get them anyway. All this medical fraud, everybody they talking about your ass now. Medical fraud. And my dear aunt, you're endangering yourself of getting your award. You're a cartel drug dealer of the year award. Now we let you slide because you are 87. It really don't make no sense. But no, a lot of people here think the same thing. For this ramen girl to be running around with some 87-year-old. You see how I may have to cut this. UHS Hospital. Now, do y'all see on camera the type of problems that I have? I can't even talk straight to these people. She got them so brainwashed and she's so fucked up mind. I can't reason with them. I can't. You see why I hold my hands up to the Lord? And I said, Lord, tell me, Lord. I can't win the psychopath crowd, but wherever go wrong with my teacher. Marky Butler, Karen Bassett got that ass. Everybody, just throw some holy water on me one night if you can get the read all in California, like these charges, and like just to reach over there, and people, he decided he gonna go join Jesse Jackson, but that stuff reach all the way there. So your holy water all the way. She should be able to reach all over here. Yeah, I know you got an app for that in your church, in Ebenezer Church. But I can't get with this, you know. I mean, she actually asked me to join this place, her club, and this is where the largest gay and Jewish center in the world, and she asked me to be a part of this. Knowing I got all these other awards for good stuff I've done in my life, I got a really trunk full of them. And I want some more. I want some more. Even though I want some money. What? 500 million, 600 million, easy to be made off of this stuff. I want me some more awards, y'all. Some more awards. And maybe the people at the Liberation Cafe, you know, I'm going to stay out of there like the guard said. Because Christopher, you can get water other places, you know. And they will let me in the senior. They will let me back in the senior place with open arms. But really, you can't go back into places like that, you know, because it's not a good look. You know what I'm talking about, Auntie. It's not a good look. You know, it's conflict of interest. And, you know, it's just, I forgot what I told, but it's just a lot of bad stuff, you know. You know, when you go back into a place and you've been thrown out like that without a lawsuit or something on first, you know, it's like you asking for trouble to start all over, be made again on a reputation that was spotless from the beginning. That's what it is. And I know, I forget the legal term, but I know what it is. But it's, you don't go back into places like that. I feel the same way with my experience with 7-Eleven. I won't go back into places like that, because when the guard got to show out and got to do all this stuff and threaten to kill me and all this other stuff, when the day that 30 shots rang out at the White House, no, because I don't need it. And, that's a little company compared to how much money my family, the Saxons, really have and control. So I ain't going back in there. Y'all can forget that, It's not going to happen. And Roman, I think she's going to jail behind this stuff. Just a lot of stuff. You connected to my aunt, and she has said, seemed like a million times, she want every dead person, want every gay person killed, and want every Jewish person killed. I don't think you get down to this, and it's sad. It really is sad. But I'll go other places they can shower, and they can give me the food outside, but no, I'm not going back in there. And Miss Bash, you can't even push me to go back in there with you. It ain't gonna happen, even neither. Because that's just the way I was raised as a child. When they mess up your reputation like that, you stay away from places like that. Don't go in them places. There are other places that you can get stuff. But I'll be glad to join my friend. Took all of, it seemed like around the country to vote for you, Raphael Warnock, Andre Carlos. I'm not going to tell you what his last name is, that I see on Instagram. And, I'm not really all that crazy about, I don't be talking about this money all the time. It's money. Now, they do. Her crooks, they have tried to just diminish me. And I got some worth of money, these books. And I got to write some more books. And Nadia Wagner, go ahead and do what y'all want to do in here and there. But make sure I can get on and make some money from it. If y'all want to be the 51st state, you better go ahead, because there's some other islands around y'all that might beat you to it. But And now, the person that I really like that has helped save my life, and I hope his brother Anthony in Temecula. They used to have the Saturday night live skit with the girl. But anyway, let's get past that. Mr. Jordan. Now that's the only person at the top of my list that I trust with my money. Worked for Jeff Bezos, won some awards in record time, saved us with some videos of this messed up mess. But maybe the people here, as they said, will try to get in contact with you and make you believe her and see that my aunt lied about me being bipolar. And this other lady, Sarah Lynn Johnson, who's in the music game, she has a son. Had to tell the Illuminati's fake, that's my cousin. And then, like Jerry tell you, we both lost 45 pounds. She lost her weight, I lost, and I'm looking at her singing. When she had the weight on, she looked, I don't mean no disrespect, but she looked like Jill Scott with all that weight on. But she lost, and then she got a son here that's excellent performer. And Los Angeles got to protect him. And I met her over there in Georgia. I also met Robert Shakur, that's Tupac Shakur's cousin, and a child genius named Sanaya. And look at this, look at this face. Look at this. I lost all this weight in the face. In other places too. But it should have gone to the place I wish it had gone to. Like they lie about when you lose weight, a certain place gets bigger for men, but maybe it's the German blood. Stop it. Oh Lord, you can't do all these things when you're German, Before we try, we make all these shiny cars. They love them cars like the Mercedes. Hitler, that was his main car, the Mercedes, y'all. Remember this black folks, y'all love my cousin Adolf Hitler. Mercedes, that was his flagship car. I hate to tell y'all that. Look at this, I tell you, Lord. Just. Mine got a lot of people fucked up now. And y'all better believe, you better worship the Bible. I mean, you better read the Bible. You better trust in Jesus, but don't trust in Auntie. And like I said in Black Blue Blood, do not trust in this family. Do not trust in them. Because, they mad at me because I put Jesus. You see Jesus, you see where they at. I put Jesus above this mess they done done. Jesus, they got it fucked up. They got some stuff fucked up, Jesus. I have to tell you like it is, but they got a lot of stuff messed up. And in my book, I say the same thing, because I ain't going to go through that mess again with your father. I know I'm rich. Shoot. I really can't even wear, clothes. I don't wear no jewelry. I can barely wear these glasses. I break out. Anything like that touches me since I've been little, break out. Watches don't work. They just stop. They just get broken. I can't do it. So screw it with all these whatever. But Tutti Frutti, I'm talking to you, Kim Fields, Skanky B, Saw Girl over here, at that same place that your cousin has got more class than you do. Tutti Frutti over there at Essentia Housing with Shaky Joe. And she, was complaining, about people teasing her. And they're like, fuck it, just fuck all that shit. You gotta get strong someday. Like Prince Philip would tell you. But your cousin had a lot of class. And one of them things, Andy Cohen, he loved He let them shows where they have them women fighting each other. He really is an instigator. And Andy, you really are an instigator if you look at this. You be getting my cousin's Porsche, that old damn Porsche Williams. I done flipped this thing over. You see what you did to this phone, Andy? You be getting Porsche, my cousin, to be beaten to the ass, and I don't like ratchet you in front of Nene. And she said what she said. She ain't changing it for your ass, Candy Burris. And I wasn't either, knowing that your ass related to crooked ass Desmond Clayton that tried to set me up to get fucked up by my aunt over there when I was over there in Georgia. But see, she don't want to be on your show, and she don't have to have no man to keep her complete. And I can take you over there in Glendale, California, where she told me how she told y'all's asses off when y'all roam around and got Andy, you brought them over here to Hollywood High this past October. And then she told him, I'm not being on your show, because if you gotta have a man to be on the show, I'm fine by myself. But then old Porsche Williams trying to make somebody feel little. Yeah, you gotta have a man to be on this show. What happened to your man? What happened to your nigga from Nigeria? He'll fight you up. Porsche Williams, cousin. Porsche Williams. And Candy, where's your man at? You done got divorced. I heard about your man. You see how karma get y'all? You see how karma get y'all's asses? Where your man at? Where your man? Nene can get a man anytime she want to. Because she's the real queen. And I like Nene. Nene, I really like you the best. All them other bitches, I wouldn't have, you need to have some stuff all by yourself. You are the star. And old Kim Fields, she is boring. She's more than boring. And she lies. Old Skanky B been lying since I was at Clemson University at the age of 19. And I ain't going to that stuff. I'm 57 now. I know I look like I'm 18, don't I? But Skanky B, I'm at Clemson, minding my own business. Want me to bring some stuff? Still live in California. But then let's fast forward. And then my aunt blames me, maybe because I didn't bring that stuff for Skanky B on time. And then she really don't like you, Chip, my aunt, because Chip, she don't pay Paul a lot of money. Remember you bring them damn clothes in there, your swag or whatever. It's a lot to my aunt. This is a franchise by itself. And don't you ever think, Andy Cohen, that your white rich ass gonna be richer than me with my aunt. She got she got some of your girls in this stuff too. That she got. No, for real. And now we fine. I'm not a racist. I'm not. But I want to be a comedian so bad. Leslie Jones. I really want to be a comedian like Don Rickles was. He really was. And also Aaron Spelling, shout out to him. I told people that I wanted to write like him when I was in the 7th grade. You could ask Martin Roach and Mario Broughton. Some others over there at Brookdale and Orangeburg. But y'all, I never thought that my aunt would be acting up and showing out. And I just let them do this writing for me. Make me richer than Alice Aarons, And see, they had a spoiled kid too. Tori, I got to tell on you also. But and like Christopher Wright said, that's your relative that own part of the Monkey Dave's house that got to turn on me. Yeah, Belle, you got to admit, that's your family. You gave them kids everything, like you said. I used to see it. Visiting y'all in California, you gave them everything. And when you give kids whatever color, whatever. Too much, just give them, give them, give them. They ain't gonna learn to get, and be independent on their own. And I just want to end this and say that I do thank these kids and their mama, if I'm a successful person. And I got this little book starting at $28 million worth of value. I must take my hat off to them. With this ball here, I must take it off to them. Now, Ramen, you're in a lot of mess. But you see, they made me who I am. And Jordan, he can handle his money, you know. And I have my coalition of guys like Ted Turner when he's cheating on Jane Fonda. You know, I have to have my coalition of the willing and able. You call them. I'm sorry about that, Shane, but Al Redden, who was a friend of them, told me that. I'm sorry. I hope I ain't ruffling no feathers, even though he's dead also. But I really did like Ted Turner, Mouth of the South, his style. And also Doris Sanders, call me. I can't find your number. Call me. She was a friend of Ted Turner. We were just talking about, I was just talking to you, Doris, before they stole my phones again. I can't find your number. Like, it's easy. But I got these two phones that got all this evidence piled on to get them in jail and get them fucked up more with Trump and get this money. But Doris Sanders called me. Oh, your brother. But, because I never, ever want to grow up to be anything like these damn kids and Puffy. Your ass included in this stuff too. Puffy Stuffy. Puffy. Don't even never listen to no whole track of your music. Never in my life. It'd be the first time with something that you made and you following y'all cousins together, messing up Nita's place and all these places, all these accounts and all this stuff all these cars I got to get back. I be bothering y'all. Sylvia said the same thing. Warnock the same way. You know, nobody be messing with. We don't care how much money you got. You know, they can laugh at me all they want to, ha about them gold chains. I cannot wear those gold chains and all. I've never been able to wear stuff like that in my life because of my high electrical field that's in my body. And they gotta watch out how they use that electronic equipment around me in the hospital. So I think y'all going to jail. This is my investigation. So I'm gonna say, you know, nobody wanna be around y'all. Y'all crazy. But your Skanky be your cousin that I met at Shaky Joe's place got a lot of class, and knows that she's complete without a man. And now y'all don't have no men because they ran away from y'all as fast as they can, or y'all divorced them or whatever. And, you know, like I told you, Candy, your mama Joyce, she shouldn't have been throwing no shoes at everybody. Too much shoe throwing. That'll make them go away. And Desmond, oh, cousin of evil and deception, Desmond, I've helped your Uncle Trump. Oh, I helped our Uncle Trump. You know that Hillary and Bill were some crooked, sneaky bitches. Sneaky, both of them. You know, my aunt was behind that stuff with old William Banks trial. 8 years. Blowjob Billy, all that stuff with Monica Lewinsky. Now the Roman lady, she getting messed up too. With y'all's UHS mess. And y'all deserve it. Y'all, I ain't gonna have no damn stuff. Y'all deserve shit. And I really deserve more money. Shoot, I deserve all the money in the world if I can get it. That's what I think. But I ain't gonna try to get it the way y'all have tried. The dumbest way of all. Why'd you come in Los Angeles? Well, then why'd you let me, dummy? But I got that WhatsApp on you. Y'all see? Got me laughing at y'all's dumbness that y'all do with my aunt. You know she gonna have y'all fucked up. Whenever has she ever done anything right? Ask the members at Mount Carmel. Ask Ann and Billy Wharton how she done fucked up that barbecue. Nice barbecue. Listen, bye. I ain't got time for this. Bye, y'all.